The Artful Nuances of Social Graces. Mastering etiquette in modern society. In an age where digital interactions often overshadow face-to-face communication, the timeless practice of social graces remains as vital as ever. These subtle yet powerful behaviors shape our personal and professional relationships, ensuring harmony in both casual encounters and formal settings. Mastery of social graces is not about rigid rules but rather cultivating awareness that elevates every interaction. It's the difference between making someone feel valued versus merely being present. The foundations of social grace. Social grace begins with active listening, a skill many underestimate despite its profound impact on interpersonal dynamics. When we give full attention to others during conversations, we signal respect and interest. This attentiveness extends beyond verbal cues. Body language plays an equally crucial role. Maintaining appropriate eye contact shows confidence without appearing confrontational, while open postures convey approachability. Eye contact. Sustain natural eye contact to demonstrate engagement without staring. Aim for 60 to 70% of conversation time when speaking with one person. Bodily alignment. Position your body slightly toward the speaker to show genuine interest. Avoid crossed arms or turned shoulders, which can appear defensive. Verbal precision in everyday interactions. Choosing the right words matters significantly in maintaining positive social connections. Thoughtful speech involves both what you say and how you say it, creating an atmosphere of comfort and mutual respect. Voice modulation adds depth to communication by conveying emotions effectively. Varying tone and pace prevents monotony while emphasizing key points naturally. Avoiding slang and jargon ensures clarity across diverse audiences. While colloquial expressions might seem friendly, they can create barriers with those unfamiliar with the context. Cultivating empathy through attentive behavior. Empathetic behavior forms the cornerstone of effective social gracing. Recognizing emotional states through nonverbal signals allows us to respond appropriately before explicit statements are made. Active reflection techniques such as paraphrasing help confirm understanding. Saying something like, "It sounds like," validates another's experience and encourages further dialogue. Honest feedback requires careful delivery. Frame constructive criticism within a supportive framework using the sandwich method: compliment, suggestion, encouragement. When offering praise, be specific about what was appreciated. General compliments, "Great job," lack the impact of targeted recognition. Your presentation clearly explained complex concepts. Navigating digital etiquette in professional contexts. Digital communication demands particular sensitivity due to the absence of visual and auditory cues typically available in person. Email signatures, response times, and message structure all contribute to perceived professionalism. Response expectations vary depending on the relationship type. Business contacts generally warrant replies within business hours unless urgent, while personal messages may allow more flexibility. Subject lines serve as first impressions in email correspondence. Clear, descriptive subjects help recipients prioritize their inbox and understand message intent at a glance. Signature blocks should include essential contact information without overwhelming the reader. Keep them concise with name, title, company, phone number, and optional website link. The role of humor in social interaction. Humor functions as a social lubricant when used judiciously. Appropriate jokes can ease tension, build rapport, and make difficult topics more manageable. However, humor must always consider context and audience appropriateness. What works well among friends might be entirely unsuitable in professional environments. Punchlines that rely on stereotypes or sensitive issues risk offending, even if unintentional. Focus instead on observational humor, based on shared experiences or situations. Self-deprecating humor can humanize individuals but should remain lighthearted. Excessive self-criticism may inadvertently undermine confidence perceptions. Gift giving as a reflection of social awareness. Gifting is more than material exchange, it's an expression of thoughtfulness and appreciation. Choosing appropriate gifts demonstrates consideration for recipient preferences and occasions. Personalized presents carry greater meaning than generic items. A handmade card showing effort resonates more deeply than store-bought cards lacking individuality. Timing is critical in gift giving. Birthdays require advanced preparation, whereas spontaneous gestures like bringing coffee after work can surprise positively. Consider cultural sensitivities when selecting gifts. Some cultures view certain colors or objects symbolically, requiring research to avoid unintended meanings. Fostering inclusive environments through social grace create welcoming spaces by acknowledging differences respectfully. Active inclusion means recognizing diversity without singling out individuals unnecessarily. Language choices affect inclusivity. Opt for gender-neutral terms whenever possible to ensure everyone feels represented accurately. Be mindful of accessibility needs in physical spaces. Providing accommodations like wheelchair access or sign language interpreters shows commitment to equitable participation. In virtual meetings, ensure platforms accommodate various abilities through features like closed captioning and screen reader compatibility. Concluding thoughts on elevating social intelligence. Social grace is an ongoing journey requiring continuous learning and adaptation. As societal norms evolve, so too must our approaches to interpersonal conduct. By integrating these principles consistently, we cultivate relationships built on mutual respect and understanding. The result is a network of meaningful connections that enrich our lives professionally and personally.